So here we are, me and my friends. We're in the hotel lounge, very nice, and they're eating their $17 buffets, and I have a muffin, because I can't afford to spend $17 on a buffet, and even if I could, I wouldn't be able to eat $17 worth of food, because of my tiny little face stomach. But yes, enjoy your overpriced French toast.
Okay, so after we had breakfast, we went into the con proper. First person I took a picture of happened to be dressed like the mascot for Rhode Island Comic-Con. Some kind of cool samurai Gundam thing going on. And then I met this awesome Booster Gold. How awesome a Booster Gold is he? Well, let's take a look at the video.
Okay, here's the Booster Gold.
Behold, Booster Gold! Traveling back through time from the year 2462 AD, Booster Gold has come to battle today's wrongdoers. Booster Gold, protecting his past to ensure your future.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
How'd you rig that thing up? Is it like a speaker that you decorated?
Sort of. It's there's a whole bunch of electronics in it. It's wirelessly run, and yeah.
That is amazing. Do you like
electronics are in my glove?
That is so cool. That's like, you should like be all set up for. Oh, you even have a Legion of Superheroes ring.
Of course.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is real dedication to the bit.
Thank you.
I always said that crossovers were awesome, and chimeric polymerizations of two characters are even more so. Bat Deadpool. Although I can actually see the actual Deadpool character having a costume like this in his closet. And just like at New York Comic-Con, they had some real-life imaginings of our favorite fictitious vehicles. Although I think the Adam West Batmobile and DeLorean were also at New York Comic-Con. But here, they were in a bright, sunlit room. Actually, this is where I decided to take some video of the entrance of the convention. So let's take a look at that.
So here we are in Rhode Island Comic-Con. A much smaller convention than a New York one, but very quaint. Lots of really nice people here. Right here on the floor, they have 1/1 scale replicas of a more modern version of the Ghostbusters car. They also have both versions of the DeLorean, both the brand new one that went back into 1955 and the version rebuilt with 1950s components from Back to the Future 3. That's pretty cool. Then moving on along here, we see an Adam West style Batmobile. Very nice.
Buy something?
This thing looks way more Batman than anything in the Christopher Nolan movies.
It's only $10. I don't think you get to see the stars for that matter. Only $10. Taking on 10 shots with you.
And if we pass the space line, thank you. And we have Luke Skywalker's land speeder from Star Wars. I mean, it has wheels, but what do you expect? Earth doesn't have a magnetic crust that would allow it to hover. 1/1 scale land speeder. Completion of a project that started 3 years ago. Yeah. That's all really cool.
Yeah, all that bloom. Big windowed room, and it was almost noon, so the sun was pretty much as bright as it was gonna be all day. So I just walked around the convention floor. Whenever I saw people with interesting costumes, I took a picture. Here's a baby doll from Sucker Punch. I also noticed that we were right across the street from the future home of the U.S. Sales and Marketing Division for Hasbro. That's kind of nifty. I'm not gonna go naming every single costume I see. Although this Dr. Horrible and Captain Hammer, they were actually actors in a stage performance of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. It was a really good show. They played the parts quite well. I mean, they were lip-syncing, but their movements were just totally great. And of course we got a Dragon Ball Z. I remember my Vegeta costume. Mine was made of plaster. They used fiberglass. It was much lighter. I should have used fiberglass for mine. So yeah, despite the smaller venue and the shorter time, there's just a huge variety of really nice costumes here. Everything from Lord of the Rings to Predator to Avengers. Hey, there's a little Silence standing behind Iron Man here. You get Rule 63 Punisher. You get characters from Resident Evil, and some obscure anime and game characters that even I really don't know offhand. I mean, she looks really awesome, but I don't really know who she is. And then, of course, there's the costume contest, which I took video of.
This is all the group of people waiting to see the costume contest, of which I am one. They had a strict cap of 50 participants in the contest for time constraints. So, you know, a lot of these people, although they be wearing very nice costumes, aren't actually competing simply because there's no room. You know, maybe some of them might not show up. Iron Man and Batman. That's kind of fun. Oh hey, Black Cat. Cute.
too bad I just happened to be, you know, largely behind that troop of dancing zombies. If I was on the other side of the line, I would have had more FaceTime with them. Oh well.
Okay, the room was too crowded to do the contest in there, so they're having a parade of everyone in the contest. It's awesome. Sun is kind of at just the right angle to white out their faces as they walk past.
Well, that was pretty awesome, wasn't it? So now, look at this robot figure here. Does anybody know what this is? The guy who was selling it couldn't identify it, and it got me curious. So if anybody knows what this thing is, please let me know in the description. I think it's best that we end this video with a quick follow-up to what I did when the convention ended for that day.
There's an exterior view of the hotel I'm staying at for Comic-Con, the Westin. And the reason I'm out here and not in there is because I'm searching for some freaking internet access. Yeah, the hotel charges $10 for a single day's worth of internet. That's half as much as an entire month costs at my house. So, in a quest to not be royally screwed over by a freaking hotel, I'm searching for a local Starbucks that might host free Wi-Fi spots. I asked some locals if there were any McDonald's in the area, but they said that the only one in the region closed down. I have never heard of a McDonald's closing down. That just makes no sense to me at all. And there was a Starbucks right next to the hotel I tried. They closed at 5 p.m. Everything outside of New York is weird and goes to sleep way too early. I mean, I'm an inhabitant of the city that never sleeps in a city with a 5 p.m. bedtime. It's just insane.